Today we're going to be upgrading Dollar Tree Ghosts. This is a very popular DIY. It only takes 3 items, and let me show you my version. To make these, you need a ghost, of course, a paper towel holder, and last, a crafter square, white velvet. If you can't find these anymore, I have some tips at the end of the video to help you out with this project. Now, if you want to get more creative with your upgrade, pick up some more items. Whatever looks cute to you. If you're cutesy, if you're gothic, Victorian, get those items. We're going to dress these ghosts up. I found this mini LED lamp and I thought the ghost would be so cute holding this. Often, us crafters have a back stock of items. Let's use them up. So here's the velvet cloth. Everything comes really wrinkled, and as you can see here, when you take these ghosts apart, they're very tightly wrapped up. They are very wrinkled. I recommend for you to iron these out. Look at how big these things are, and look how wrinkled they are too. First step, I'm going to show you how to attach these ghosts. I've seen it done in many ways, but I think this way gives your ghost a little more height. The cloth is attached by string or plastic and glue on the top of the head, so just be careful removing these. The fabric is very delicate and it will rip. Next, I'm going to use the paper towel holder to make an indentation on the bottom of the head. And I'm going to use a pair of scissors to make that indentation deeper and wider. Next, just hot glue it in place. Use a little pressure when sticking it to the paper towel holder, and you have your base for your ghost. It's got little arms too, check it out. Okay, so let's start dressing them up. So with the original cloth, you'll want to hide the face. So you're going to put the face in the back and inside out to give a new front. And this is the cloth ironed out. It just looks so much better. It drapes really well. When you have your cloth positioned and it's pleasing to you, we're just going to glue it in place with a small dab on top of the head. You don't need a lot. And now we're going to hide that face. I've seen this done in exactly this way in many videos. This works really well. Just pinch it closed and the face is hidden. Next, I'm just trimming up the excess material. It was too long for me. Trim it to your preference. I'm trimming it just enough so that it covers the base of the paper towel holder. And this is the best part. I'm going to drape over the velvet cloth and watch the magic happen. Don't hang it over like this, but do angle it so that the pointed part of the square hits the center of the front of the ghost like this. Keep it shorter in the back and keep the long part in the front, and use one small dab of glue to hold it all in place. So I'm going to give you a tip. Please put the eyes on last. I was so excited to get these eyes on that I went ahead and just put them on without considering how many adjustments I would need to make to this ghost. And when it comes to the eyes, you don't have to use black felt. You can use buttons, you can use yarn, whatever you have on hand, whatever looks cute, use it. So I'm going to get started with the lamp, and I found this in the garden section at Dollar Tree. It has a replaceable battery. I'm adjusting the arms underneath so it can appear like he's holding it. And you can see with just a slight adjustment of the arms that the eyes are starting to go a little wonky. These little arms have these metal hooks on the inside, so you can even attach the arms together. So I found the best placement for my lamp, so I'm just going to slip it through the arm like this. And I was messing with those eyes a lot. I tried to take the eyes off, but they were just glued on. What a mistake. And I learned the hard way, so I'm teaching you about my mistake so you don't make that mistake too. When I was happy with my lamp placement, I went ahead and glued it to the arm, and just look at the eyes. Eventually I figured out a way to straighten out the eyes by adjusting the material in a bunch of different ways. I had to add a couple more dabs of glue. In the end, it turned out fine. So with my next ghost, I'm just experimenting with different items that I picked up. I'm seeing what matches the best and what catches my eye aesthetically, and also what matches that little lantern. To my surprise, the flowers caught my attention the most. Doesn't that look adorable? With this ghost, I decided to hook those metal pieces together to make it look like it's holding a bouquet. And before you decide to glue anything on, just play with it and see what you like, because I changed my mind so many times on what I wanted to use. Even the candy corn looks cute, but it wasn't what I wanted to use. Something about the Dollar Tree pieces wasn't working for me, no matter how many times I adjusted it. But when I played around with the floral pieces, this is when the magic started to happen. I love flowers and I add flowers to everything. It's just what I love, so that's what I went with. So because of the autumn flowers, I needed to dress up this lantern. So I used Creepy Cloth, which is from Dollar Tree too, and I wrapped it around the lantern to give it a more dingy look, and I added fake moss to the lamp. Look at how cute this is coming out. And when my idea started to reveal itself, I went ahead and arranged the bouquets for my ghosts. I added a pumpkin to give it that fall flair. I'm not big on creepy, spooky Halloween. I'm bigger on cute, whimsical, Victorian, or goth style Halloween. And it's coming together so magically. And also, you can see the huge difference when you put the eyes on last. So my spooky guy with the wonky eyes had a lumpy head, so I went ahead and put a leaf on top of his head to cover up, where I messed up. And I added a couple more leaves on their skirt to make it look like they just came straight out of a forest. Now I do recommend to hot glue the inner cloth to the arms underneath, because the bouquet or whatever the ghost is holding will slip whenever you pick these up and move them around and adjust them. Eyes last, and here you have it. Here is the final product. I am so proud of my little ghosts. Aren't they so cute? Oh my god, let's just take a moment to admire them. So Dollar Tree is running out of items, and as you can see here in my latest trip, they were wiped out. So if you still wanted to make these ghosts, this is what I'd recommend. You can find all kinds of foam crafting blocks, like these heads for example. Or even just use round floral foam. I believe Dollar Tree still has a lot of these. You can also use sculpting wire to create arms for your ghost if you really want them. If you're good at putting things together, you can just kind of push this through that styrofoam ball and create your own arms. And if you really want that velvet crafter square from Dollar Tree but you can't find it anywhere, go to Joann's and look at their quarters. You never know what you're gonna find there. A lot of times you'll find sales, and I found the velvet fabric for 50% off. And who knows, you might find something even better. Look at this one. And lace. OMG, I didn't even think about that. And don't forget to check the remnants. Thanks for watching my video. It's not too late to get your Halloween crafts done. What do you think about my ghost? Let me know in the comments. What would you do different? And I hope this gave you inspiration.